The Firekeeper. This is a realistic fiction by Millie Howard, illustrated by Pearson Gravlilly. It's on page 31. As we read, I want you to think, when and where does this story take place? What problems does the main character have? If you look here at this picture, you have the definition of setting. Setting is when and where a story takes place. So here you have a man. We gotta try to guess what setting and where and when this takes place. This picture over here, look at the setting, look at the picture to try to get some clues. And lastly, look at this one right here. All right, let's begin reading. Turn the page. Page 32, The Fire. The smoke from the fire curled around Little Fox's head. He choked and fanned the smoke away. Just once, I wish I could go on a hunt with Father and the other men, he said. White Cloud, Little Fox's mother, looked up from her bed of animal skins. She smiled at the small boy crouched over the fire. Then who would take care of me, Little Fox? White Cloud asked. Who would keep the fire going? Little Fox smiled back at his mother. Then using a stick, he poked at the fire to make the orange flames burn more brightly. I will keep the fire going, Mother, but soon you will be well. You will not need me to take care of you. White Cloud moved her hurt leg under the animal skins. Little Fox looked up as she moaned. I should have gone with you to the spring, he said. I would have killed that wild pig. Then he would have not hurt you. Little Fox grabbed a spear that was leaning against the wall of the cave. He thrust the spear toward a shadow. There! He is dead, Little Fox pretended. Then he put the sphere back against the wall. White Cloud laughed at the boy. Little Fox was glad to hear her laughter, for he knew how much she suffered. White Cloud could not stand on her leg, so Shining Star, Little Fox's older sister, had gone to fetch water from the spring. Turn the page. Little Fox sighed and picked up a small stone. His father and the other men had gone on the hunt 2 days ago. Little Fox wanted to go hunting with them, but all the men thought he was too little. All he could do was stay home and take care of the fire. He felt the edge of the stone. It's sharp enough, thought Little Fox. He began to scratch on the wall of the cave, moving the sharp stone back and forth. Page 35. White Cloud saw the 4 legs of a buffalo appear. Then came the buffalo's back and its head. Soon the buffalo's eyes looked down at her from the wall. How Little Fox can draw, she thought. Soon he will be old enough to go hunting with the men. He will hunt the animals he draws so well. White Cloud closed her eyes and lay back on the bed. Little Fox mixed red clay with water and picked up a brush. He had made the brush himself using fur and a stick. Carefully, he painted the buffalo red. The fire flickered as he dug out burned sticks to mix with water and make black paint. I'll add more branches to the fire soon, Little Fox said to himself. But I'll finish my buffalo first. He frowned at the stone bowl. There was not a drop of water left. What is taking Shining Star so long? He wondered. She should be back with the water. Little Fox walked to the mouth of the cave. All he could see were the treetops. He turned back to his painting. There is no water to make paint, Little Fox thought. I'll draw with the burnt tips of the sticks. Slowly, he rubbed the sticks over the buffalo. He added a little black here and rubbed some out there. Then he stepped back to look. There, it's done, he said to himself. Now it looks more like a real buffalo. Mountain lion. Little Fox! Little Fox dropped the burned stick and ran to the mouth of the cave. Shining Star scrambled up the last few feet and stumbled past her brother. Mountain lion! Shining Star grasped, pointing down the side of the cliff. Little Fox could see the mountain lion leaping from rock to rock up the side of the mountain. What is it? Called their mother, trying to sit up. Shining Star ran to White Cloud's side. A mountain lion! Shining Star cried. Use the fire to frighten him away, White Cloud called to Little Fox. Little Fox reached to grab a burning branch to frighten the mountain lion, but the fire had gone out. The mountain lion leaped over the last few rocks and landed in the mouth of the cave. There, crouched, snarling, Little Fox felt for the sphere leaning against the wall of the cave. His fingers closed around the sphere. His mouth was dry. There was no game. The mountain lion was no shadow to kill. Little Fox yelled as loudly as he could. He ran at the mountain lion and he threw the sphere. Surprised, the mountain lion stepped back. It lost its footing and slid down a few feet. The sphere flew over the mountain lion's head. Then Little Fox heard shouts below. The hunters were home. Turn the page. The mountain lion turned quickly, leaped from the rocks, and was gone. Little Fox stood still as his father climbed into the cave. I let the fire go out, Father. Little Fox hung his head. I didn't think keeping the fire was as important as hunting. Page 41. His father looked at Little Fox's bent head. You were wrong to let the fire go out, Little Fox. You are the fire keeper. What would we do without our fire? Our fire warms us, and it protects us. But you were brave today, Little Fox. You will be a good hunter when you are a little older. Turn the page. Page 42. Little Fox lifted his head. His eyes brightened. You forgive me? He whispered. Yes, his father replied. But you must be the fire keeper until the hunt is over. Oh, I will, Father, Little Fox cried. I'll keep the fire burning. He ran to tend the fire and soon had it burning brightly. That night, Little Fox mixed his paints carefully. Before a long mountain lion glared down from the wall of the cave. The mountain lion's yellow eye glowed in the light of the fire. From then on, every time Little Fox looked at the mountain lion, he remembered to tend the fire. It's right here. The end.